Despite the severity of the situation, the storyteller's determination to protect herself and her children remained steadfast. Her primary motivation was to shield her children, now adults, from the same kind of abuse she had endured. She instilled in them the values of self-respect, resilience, and the importance of standing up against bullying and mistreatment. Her commitment to ensuring that her children would not tolerate such behavior in their own lives was a driving force in her quest for justice. Recognizing the need to act decisively, she began to gather evidence of the abuse. This process involved meticulously documenting the threatening emails, recording instances of harassment, and preserving a disturbing photograph of her abuser holding a gun, a symbol of his misguided sense of power and dominance. This evidence was critical in her decision to involve the authorities. Reporting him to the police was a significant and challenging step, but it was also empowering. She provided a detailed 3-hour statement to the police, presenting all the evidence she had collected. This comprehensive approach was essential in demonstrating the severity of the abuse and ensuring that her claims were taken seriously. The involvement of law enforcement marked a turning point in her struggle, leading to the abuser facing legal consequences and ultimately receiving a criminal record. This outcome was a testament to the effectiveness of legal avenues in addressing and mitigating abuse, offering a measure of relief and a sense of justice. Reflecting on her journey, she acknowledges a sense of regret for not leaving the abusive relationship sooner. This regret is tempered by the recognition that personal growth and healing are ongoing processes. At 54, she continues to evolve and learn, embracing her strength and resilience with a renewed sense of clarity. Her experience underscores that healing and self-discovery are lifelong endeavors, and it is never too late to make empowered choices. Message and conclusion. This story carries a powerful and vital message. The strength to confront and overcome emotional abuse and narcissistic behavior resides within us, even in the most challenging circumstances. Although the path to recovery may be long and fraught with obstacles, taking decisive action to protect ourselves and our loved ones, as well as seeking justice, can lead to significant and transformative change. The key takeaway from this narrative is that no matter how long we have endured mistreatment or how severe our situation may be, there is always a path to healing and empowerment. Standing up against abuse and narcissistic behavior is a crucial step in reclaiming control over our lives. Engaging with legal systems and seeking support are essential components of the recovery process that can provide a sense of justice and security. Ultimately, the conclusion is that every individual deserves to live in peace and free from abuse, regardless of their age or background. This story reminds us that the journey of learning and growing never truly ends. Upholding values such as self-respect and standing against abuse is a fundamental part of a long-term commitment to emotional health and well-being. We can all draw inspiration from this story, understanding that while we may feel alone in our struggles, there is strength in the courage to speak out and take action. Hope and potential for change always exist, and every step toward justice and recovery is a step toward a better, healthier life. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching today's video. We hope this comprehensive discussion has provided valuable insights into what happens when a narcissist's life falls apart without you. Your journey to healing and self-discovery is important and deserves recognition. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with others who might benefit, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more content on relationships and personal growth. Until next time, take care, stay empowered, and continue to be seen, heard, and acknowledged for who you truly are. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today, in our exploration of narcissism and its profound effects, we frequently encounter stories of both immense suffering and remarkable resilience. One such narrative, shared by a courageous member of our community, offers a compelling look into the painful realities of living with and ultimately overcoming narcissistic abuse. Her story not only sheds light on the intense struggles faced, but also serves as a beacon of hope and empowerment for those navigating similar experiences. Our story begins with a deeply traumatic past, marked by severe childhood abuse and ongoing trauma. The individual who has bravely shared her experience endured a childhood overshadowed by emotional and physical abuse. These early and harrowing experiences of mistreatment set the stage for a lifetime of challenges, creating a complex and often painful journey toward healing and self-recovery. Throughout her life, she faced the fallout of this abuse largely on her own. In her 20s, she sought therapy in a bid to confront and process her trauma. This decision was pivotal as it allowed her to begin addressing the emotional wounds inflicted by her parents and the broader spectrum of abuse she had encountered. Despite this, the scars of her childhood were deep and persistent. She struggled with suicidal thoughts, a stark testament to the severe emotional toll her experiences had taken. Therapy, however, proved to be a crucial turning point. It provided her with tools to confront her pain, build inner strength, and gradually foster a profound sense of self-love and resilience. Through this process, she began to reshape her sense of self-worth and began the long journey of reclaiming her life from the shadows of her past. As she continued to rebuild her life, she found herself in a relationship that would further test her newfound strength. This relationship was marked by narcissistic behaviors, an insidious form of manipulation and control that seeks to degrade and dominate. Her partner was not merely insulting and patronizing. His behavior was abusive in deeply degrading ways. His actions mirrored many of the patterns she had experienced before, but with a troubling new dimension. The partner in question was an ex-soldier, someone who exuded an air of superiority and self-importance. His narcissistic traits became apparent through his relentless efforts to belittle her, undermine her self-esteem, and assert his dominance. He saw himself as untouchable and above reproach, which fueled his abusive actions. His behavior included stalking, harassment, and threats, all of which were conducted through a series of intimidating emails that she found impossible to block. His actions created a hostile and oppressive environment, leaving her feeling trapped and powerless. The emotional damage inflicted by this relationship was profound. The partner's constant harassment and threats added a layer of psychological torment that compounded her existing traumas. His attempt to manipulate and control her through fear was emblematic of narcissistic abuse, where the abuser seeks to erode their victim's sense of self and autonomy.